There's a cockroach going on in my head for a post I had seen. And if we are going to encourage men to do things for themselves, you can get for yourself food, you can do this for yourself, you can do this for yourself. There's a woman who's writing. Yeah, it's on Bant Nation. Is the account. I broke up with a man very early in the relationship because I realized I couldn't add any value to his life. He cooks his own vegan meals from scratch. His place is spotless. His laundry is on point. I didn't see where I would fit into his life. This man basically didn't need me.
Was that woman writing about me?
Mr. Mulondo,
I feel like that woman was writing about me.
Tochigeza. Don't go there.
Manuela, I was organized before we met.
And you don't go there. Did you see what kind of clothes you are wearing?
What do you mean?
Different colors.
One people, different but I have a song for everything. So
no, you are organized, but you are in a one-room house.
Yeah, I did
a garage.
It's okay. I did need to,
but
be in a two-bedroom apartment.
Help. No, you needed help.
So where did I need help?
Everywhere, darling. Everywhere.
Where?
Everywhere.
I
just saw you, and you are walking housework.
I had a one-bedroom apartment. Question: are those things you think about as a woman? Like you look at the guy's life and you're like, Nayono guy, he's self-sufficient. Does that cross your mind?
That's a great
Like
question.
with every guy you've dated before, even before me, right?
I don't remember them, darling.
Who are they?
I don't.
I
don't know who you're talking about.
Even me, I don't know them.
Baby, I don't know.
Squash it. Do other women? See, so does that come up?
I think man, this is a hard one. I've never been speechless when it comes to this. But I feel that when women meet an organized man, it's nice. And we always look at how to improve a man's life. So if you're a clean guy, we look at, how can we continue that? I was shocked that for her, she was like, he has no need for me.
Doesn't it stress you? Because I've heard of couples that broke up because the guy was just too much. Like he was extra clean.
Yes.
And now the chick, she came in with her, this is who I am. Hashtag my truth. Hashtag,
And you're triggering me.
And the guy couldn't take it. So they broke up.
Yeah. Clean men can, and if you're not a clean woman, you can have challenges with that guy. That's the honest truth.
If cleanliness doesn't come naturally
to you. For most men, they're not very clean. So for you, any clean you come with is good enough clean. But when you find a guy who's sparkling, those guys, them in the corporate sector. Yeah.
Those ones whose work desks are straight.
Everything.
You don't even sit on his. But
Thank you.
When he comes, his chair has been moved.
Yes, he can
walk around the entire organization
looking for his chair.
You're like, just sit anywhere,
just sit
bro.
Anywhere. No, it's like, no.
Yeah.
So those particular men, you have to be just as organized, just as for you to be able to fit into his lifestyle, because there's no quote-unquote improvement you're going to do except to continue what he does. I'll give you an example. I know a guy who's like that. But what happens is the way his wife improves his life or is needed in his life is she continues that. So when she entered his home, she continued ironing the cassati, and if you pass like this, you'll come out with blood. It will cut you. You find his meals are well measured. I'm not talking about cooked. I'm talking measured.
He has 6 packs.
Yes.
Okay.
The food has to be well measured. His shoes are polished to the T. So for her, what she came to do was to continue that. Let him go and work as I continue what he already is already doing for himself.
Right.
Now, if you are not as organized, it can be a challenge for you because you're like, man, how can I assist this guy?
This guy.
He doesn't need me because I'm not organized.
Right.
Yeah. Because I found you organized, but you're not like that. The thing about you is you just didn't have taste.
But I feel Anya.
So
I feel an attack of Anya here.
so I could provide taste. So even if you are organized, which you still are, but do you know that even in our current living experiences, I don't organize your wardrobe or your drawers.
No.
You prefer to do it yourself.
Yes.
But as long as I can give you the right drawer
Yeah.
to work in, because if I leave you to your own devices, they would be nicely organized with nails on the wall. Or with a good cupboard from Kawempe.
Yes, I did it from Kubiri.
From Kubiri.
From my guy called Sebagala.
You wouldn't think to call. Actually, let me kunyumiza you. So we're redoing our home. I know many of you are telling me, Manuela, change your chairs. So I don't just change chairs. I change the entire living room. Anyway. Anyway, so I tell Brian, I show Brian the budget. Brian said, I swear to God, Manuela, I can cut this budget and put it under 5 million for the entire city.
Yes.
I asked him, where would you get these things from? From Katwe. Not Katwe, from Kubiri. I said,
Wama,
Mr. Mulondo.
Wama people, think about this for a minute.
Mr. Mulondo.
Think about this for a minute. I don't spend the day at my home. I don't spend the day there. I leave early, come back late. So at what point do I use the things I'm spending a gazillion shillings on? Honey, that's why you needed me in your life.
No, honey.
To manage your finances.
No. You needed me to show you the sunshine in the rain. Because honey, for you while you're not in the house, I am in the house. Our children are enjoying the house. So for you, just because you come late, that's not what God has put in our lives. You are the sacrificial lamb.
Yeah.
You are the one who goes and works until late, lives extremely early.
Right.
But us, we are not the sacrificial lamb.
Oh my goodness.
So we are enjoying the house.
That budget stressed me. Rita.
Harry Holmes.
Rita.
Harry Holmes. So yeah, I felt that for me, that's where I can improve your life in terms of being organized and clean, and you can cook for yourself. Brand cooks amazing eggs only.
Honey, nze ndi musajja muganda sifumba. Those are operations.
That is operational, yet you are strategic.
Naye mwana gwe kyamagero. My dad. We shall bring Chabagero and crucify him in the car. But,
Yeah. So that's what I think. As long as we tell men, you cook your own food, what. Yeah.
So as far as value is concerned, I want to ask you a question. What value do you think I have added in your life? Because that woman broke up with the man because she was like,
no value
bruh, there's no value here. I'm adding to this ninja.
Yeah. So I think you've provided direction, which is good value. You have also provided balance for me because I'm very extreme. I'm either 0 or 100, and so you've been able to provide me with balance.
Balance of what exactly?
Like, let me give you an example. Like what we've just spoken about. You're able to help me think through maybe the cost of the way I am, the budget that Rita Harmy Holmes would have given me. I would have gone with it 100% without looking left or right. And the home would have looked even more magnificent. But you were thinking of it as a house in downtown. So we've got the balance. Yeah, because of the way you think and the way I think, we were able to bring it in the middle. We
Mm.
were able to find a common ground,
Right.
and the house still looks absolutely beautiful.
Mm.
Even if we didn't do exactly
What you want?
what I would have wanted. So you provide me that balance. And even when I enter home, I'm like, okay, I hear where he was coming from, but I'm so glad that I did do what he wanted me to
Because
do
you know,
100%.
this is where I'm also coming from.
Mm.
That's not the first house we're gonna be in.
Yeah, but it's the one we're in now.
Yeah, but it's not the first.
The last.
It's not the
Not
last.
the last.
It's
That's
not
not
the
the
last.
last.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's not the last. There are several others. Yeah,
Mm.
you sent me a picture of the dream home you want, and I got, I felt like I got a heart attack. There are several other places we're gonna go. Yeah. So I was like, tetuchifiirako nnyo. However, I'd like to appreciate you for making it look nice. Yeah, yeah. I was still complaining, but when I saw the final result, I was like, okay, looks nice. Looks nice. Yeah, so yeah,
I think it looks nice. And
it looks nice.
You enjoy it
I appreciate it.
You enjoy it more.
Mm.
I feel you even come home more earlier than usual.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I come home early because
you enjoy the
it's
space.
comfortable.
Yeah.
I think you've tried to create that home.
Yeah.
I mean, in our first home, you are like that. It was beautiful, right?
Yeah.
It was, it was nice. And I keep telling people, I don't see the use of going to a place that doesn't look half as beautiful as my own home.
Oh, honey, that's a compliment. Thank you.
I would have received a kiss, but we are in traffic. That's a traffic offense.
Choka was ready to give you a kiss.
Neda. I am a responsible road user. Yeah.
Okay. Apart from balance, one of the things that you've helped me with is walking in my purpose. I think you've helped me, you've driven me, you've given me like drive, you've given me encouragement for me to do the things that I am supposed to do. Because I know of guys who stop their wives from fulfilling their full potential. And that you have done amazing. Another value you've added for me is, honey, you fight for me.
But that's my role.
I get that, but not everybody, not every man fights for
That's
his
what
wife.
you guys say. He must be a provider, a protector, a priest. So I have to protect you.
Yeah, but not every man is. That's why I have to appreciate it, even if it is your role. And which is, I think, one of the things that people get wrong is when they don't realize that they can appreciate someone for the role that they do. Acknowledge your own role and appreciate somebody else for their role.
Right.
Yeah, I appreciate that about you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I also appreciate that you're such a hard worker, and that when you work, there are results, because there are men who work hard, but Kale, the results,
Yes.
monetary results are hard to come by.
Yes.
So I appreciate that.
Despite the effort they are getting.
Yes.
And that's very sad,
Yes,
Bambi.
it
Yeah,
does
it's
happen.
very sad, yeah.
So I appreciate that you're able to tell that this one is going to give me a good reward on my hard work, a good monetary reward on my hard work, and then
Yeah.
I also can't underestimate the advice that you give me. I hate it sometimes. A lot of the times I don't like it. Many times I feel like it's very unsolicited. And I would appreciate it if you wouldn't.
Through thick and thin.
Yeah, but I've come to learn that either God is unward to speak in me, that you are in our home, you are one of like our first representations of God in my life. So many times God is going to speak through you to me, and I need to humble myself. And the truth is, most of the advice has worked.
And it might not come in Bible verses
No, it doesn't.
or
But I would
scripture or
appreciate it.
fire.
If you did.
Fire! Yeah, but it comes. God speaks to me.
It does.
Yeah, God speaks to husbands.
Yeah.
So don't ever think that because you are the one who is reading cell, you are the only one who hears from God.
Yeah, God speaks to.
Yeah.
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 What value have
Thank
I
you.
added to this marriage?
What value? I think, well,
This Pablo not what you call her.
I'm trying to think of the value. Wow.
You're like, oh my gosh.
What value? So first of all, I think you've made me a better man. A better man who strives, to take care of his family, of just staying,
Yeah.
like be focused
Yeah.
and do what you're supposed to do as a man.
Oh,
Like don't mess it up, bro. Don't mess it up.
yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how to even say that.
I'm kind of like fearing what this means. Is it that I spend a lot of money, you have to work hard? Or is it
No,
that I inspire you to work hard?
No, so let me just say this. As a man, sometimes you can be with someone atakuwa manyi to do anything for the relationship.
Oh.
You understand? Ngari awo afanana nga bwayagala, they don't take care of themselves. They are just there.
Okay.
They are just waiting for life to happen. But I'll tell you, so for me, part of why I do what I do is because I'm like, if I don't take care of my wife, if I don't take care of my children, like it's going to devalue my family and it's going to devalue me as a man. So that's why most men give their all, because the wife and the children define who you are. You can go and speak English at office all you want, but if your family looks like shit, they'll say, "Na your guy yabachi." Yeah, because of how you carry yourself, because you're a beautiful girl.
Oh, thank you, boo.
Yeah, my kids are, nice looking. I feel like when I step into a room sometimes, before I say even what I need from these people, they are saying, "Oh, we love your wife. She's a beautiful woman. We love your kids. They're beautiful." So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I've now understood.
So that's and that one is just fantastic. The other thing also, focus. Bana, you chick, you have tunnel vision, for lack of a better word. Tunnel vision. So while sometimes it's not good, but it has helped me to also apply tunnel vision to some of the things I'm really passionate about.
Yeah.
So like content.
Yeah.
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 I'm very passionate about that. So that makes me do more, go the extra mile. Gotcha. Because I don't take BS from anyone, but because I love making content, I can allow some people that we've interacted with to just do their BS. I'm looking at the bigger picture.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I think just the focus.
Because you have to serve the vision.
Yes,
no matter what.
Stay the course. So that value.
You can't get annoyed with someone. Somehow through them you'll get your vision. You cannot.
Yes.
How are you mad?
No. And because they don't understand what your vision is, once in a while they can get away with being a jackass. Yeah? Naye nga gwomanyi kyobala. Nga gwomanyi kyoliko. So that's what most people don't understand.
Gotcha.
And I think you've added a lot of that to me. Generally, I feel most of the value that women add to men, it's just too much to understand, to comprehend.
To articulate.
So what we do is to just fight for you.
Yeah, okay.
And say, ono mukazi nanvamu bwati, mpedde.
I've heard men say that.
Yes, like mpedde bwagenda.
Yeah.
But the other thing, I think because of you, my relationship with God has increased. Yeah,
It has grown.
it
yeah.
has grown. It's not where I want it to be, but because I know you're a lover of God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't just know it, I see it.
Yeah.
That makes me step up.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that makes me step
do I
up.
put you on pressure?
Yes. Yes. Yes, you do. I did not, that came right away.
It came right away because
Because
because pressure. So I meant in terms of, because I know many women come and say things like, you need to be the priest of the home, and that's the pressure they put they put on their husbands.
I think there was a point where you did that.
Yeah.
Where you told me you need to be the priest of the home. But now the moral high ground was killing me.
It was too much.
Yes,
Too much.
yes. So moral high ground was killing me. And to be honest, I think you can notice I kept resisting. Because I was like, this chick thinks she's so dope. So I put up a wall. And
Choka, but
I
do you
don't
know that
if
the only time I put you under that pressure was when we were doing Doha?
No, babe. No. I'm the receiver of the pressure. So I know how bad it was. And you even did it like without knowing. But I don't know if you've noticed, ever since you stopped,
I said,
I made an effort.
I said, let me work on my own relationship with God. I'm not going to take Mr Mulondo to heaven.
Yes.
He's the one who has to take himself. Pressure.
Yeah, don't put us on pressure. We also see what is wrong. And that's Chichi, Mufachi. Even us men, we see what is wrong in our relationships. We know what to correct. We know what to fix. Yeah.
So what the problem is that there's too much pressure.
But when someone is poking at you all the time, you're like, ah.
You know what the Bible says about a nagging wife? You would rather sleep in a house with a leaking tap than with a nagging wife.
Yes. Yes. You see it in your relationship. The moment you stop, a man automatically, changes.
I think immediately you focus on yourself to become a better person. A man changes. But I think men should also be in a place where they start to focus on themselves. They don't have to wait for the wife. Yeah. Even if I'm nagging you, you decide in your heart you're going to be a better person.
Yeah.
You'll find that even me who's nagging, I'll stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in your relationship, if you find that the man is taking long to work on himself, work on yourself as a woman. Yeah. But if you as a man, you find that the woman is taking long to work on herself, work on yourself as a man. Yeah.
So yeah, that value.
That's what I add into the family.
Incredible, babe. Absolutely incredible.
Okay.
And I am privileged to know you. Proudly associated.